Nyárindító pankrációsó és tíjbirkózás a napfényvárosában. Gyere el és hagyd, hogy magával ragadjon a lélegzetelállító élőműsor Európa legjobbjaival. Június 3-án Szegeden az IH rendezvényközpontban kiderül, hogy ki lesz Magyarország legújabb pankráció szervezetének első nehézsúlyú bajnoka. Jegyek már kaphatók a www.tixa.hu/Passion Szeged oldalon.
Amint látjátok, a helyszín kisebb, mint egy számozott Passion Pro műsoron, viszont nagyon-nagyon szeretném, hogy ha ez a hangulaton nem érződne meg. Úgyhogy azt szeretném, hogy olyan szinten ordítsatok egész este, hogy az egész környék minket hallgasson. Mit szólnátok, hogyha letesztelnénk? Ordítsatok egyet mindenki, rögtön most! Most csináljuk úgy, hogy ordítatok is, meg ütitek a ringet is, jó? 3, 2, 1, gyerünk! Azt gondolom, hogy elég jó a hangulat, úgyhogy mit szóltok ahhoz, hogyha úgy szépen lassan mondjuk elkezdjük, birkózgatunk, és én nem, de hogy azért lesznek itt olyan emberek, akik kicsit pacakabbak birkózásban, mint én nagyon jól tudnak beszélni, nagyon jól tudnak birkózni, maradjanak meg a szerepek, de nem is húznám tovább a szót, én azt mondom, hogy csapjunk a lovak közé, és kezdődjön az első mérkőzés!
Maokai in the house at Passion Pro Spirit Zone. Fresh on the big victory at Passion Pro 7. This young man, popularity just keeps on growing and growing. In action here tonight. Dave Bradshaw at ringside to bring you all of the action in English. And Maokai getting ready to face a member of Amboss. One thing Amboss specialise in, spoiling the party. Right now it is party time for Maokai and the Passion Pro fans. The party's over. Reclaim, reshape, rebuild. That is the motto of Amboss. Plan to rebuild the entire pro wrestling industry from the ground up in their own image. As far as Icarus is concerned, and his Amboss co-members, Dover, Laurance, Roman, Robert Dreisker, all of them believe that young wrestlers like Maokai lack the respect that wrestlers like those in Amboss deserve. A real chip on the shoulder of Icarus and the rest of Amboss. The two men with very, very different outlooks, opposite outlooks in many ways, about to compete here in the Spirit Zone. Maokai needs to be very, very careful here. He's been on a roll as of late, but Icarus, the kind of wrestler, can not just beat you, but he can shorten your career. He's a human torture implement, is Icarus. Knows how to manipulate joints, stretch people out. Icarus looking decidedly nonplussed. Not impressed whatsoever with Maokai as they lock up. The strength of Icarus. The scale of the task for Maokai on full display here. Maokai with that big victory in a three-way match at Passion Pro 7 over Icarus and Tamás, Szabó. Meanwhile, Icarus, along with his tag team partner Dover in the Arrows of Hungary, got a win over Gulyás Jr. and BT. Pull of the hair there from Icarus. And referee having a word. Make no mistake, everyone in Amboss will take whatever shortcuts they think they can get away with. Maokai though, that boundless energy coming to fight back. Icarus though gets a right hand to slow that down at least temporarily. Maokai lands on his feet, that's a clothesline attempt here. There's an arm drag from Maokai and a second one. Maokai to the ropes. Up and round he goes, head scissors takedown. And a drop kick. Icarus at 6s and 7s here against Maokai. The assault might not be over yet. Maokai tried to launch himself. And Icarus cut him off in the most aggressive way possible. How much damage will that have done to Maokai? It's the kind of shot that you might not recover from. Maokai, though, to his credit, getting straight back into this. Up on the second turnbuckle, double foot stomp, right between the shoulder blades of Icarus. Maokai looking to take advantage with the cover, and he gets a 2 count. Maokai starting to believe here. The fans are starting to believe as well. Maokai going to take another risk. Up on the top turnbuckle. Foot stomp attempt, Icarus wasn't there, and he clotheslines him, goodness me. More like a lariat, in fact, almost knocked his head off. Icarus ramming his forearm there into the face of Maokai, to him smashing the back of Maokai's head into the canvas. Almost uncontrolled rage there from Icarus. Has been such an important part of the Hungarian wrestling scene in recent years, my goodness. Not just as part of the Arrows of Hungary and part of Amboss, but as a trainer as well. He hooks the leg of Maokai, and Icarus has played a part in the training of Maokai a while back, before Amboss formed last year, and Icarus's outlook took a turn for the worse, should we say. No doubt though that with Dover, the Arrows of Hungary, which Icarus is a part, are thought by many to be the best tag team in Europe. Increasingly Amboss becoming the dominant faction in European wrestling. Referee asked for a break. He gave it temporarily and then shot it on Maokai right in the lower back. You can see him standing on the head there of Maokai. He's just reveling in bending every rule that he can get away with here. Chin lock once more, just trying to sap the energy out of this young man. Icarus will know that once he's able to get some momentum, get the crowd fired up, that's when Maokai's at his most dangerous. Trying to prevent that from happening, sends him to the ropes. Maokai, the counter from Maokai. Schoolboy roll up from Maokai. Nearly got him. Bicycle kick low from Icarus. Sends Maokai to the ropes once again. Leaping European uppercut there from Icarus, who's going to try and win it here. It's 2.5. Just taking a breather. Relenting himself, you can tell. Just trying to keep that rage under control. Now going to stretch out Maokai again, looking for a crossface, I think. Going to try and force a submission from Maokai. Last thing Maokai will want to do is to tap out to a member of Amboss, but Icarus, such a master of submission that won't have a choice. Icarus gets this locked in. Maokai not allowing that left arm of his to be manipulated in the way that Icarus wants. Icarus then transitions into an armbar. Adapting his plans on the fly here is Icarus, but you see Maokai with that butcher's hook grip, got his hands locked together, preventing that left arm from being hyperextended. Now the grip's only a couple of fingers. Icarus close, but Maokai gets the shoulders of Icarus down. Icarus had to break his grip in order to kick out, but immediately fires back with an uppercut. Icarus is staring down at Maokai. The far more experience of the two men in this match is Icarus. He's been able to dictate the pace for a lot of the time since the opening bell. As a general rule, the faster things are going, the more it suits Maokai. So Icarus been trying to slow things down. Headbutt caught him by surprise a little bit. Sending Maokai to the ropes again. That might be a mistake because Maokai gonna speed things up. Gets the DDT on Icarus. Icarus landed hard on his head there, and Maokai has an opportunity. Launching clothesline, and another one from Maokai. Where does he get this energy from? Icarus is able to dodge him that time, but Enziguri around the back of the head, gets Maokai straight back in it. He's on the ring apron. Here he comes, launches off the top rope. Cross body from Maokai, looking for the upset here, and a kick out by Icarus. Quarter of a second to spare. The Arab of Hungary keeps himself in it. Maokai once more, heading up top. Icarus sends the referee into the ropes. Obviously a deliberate move, knocking Maokai off balance. Icarus knew exactly what he was doing there. Maokai getting slowly to his feet. Icarus got him lined up for a message from the past. Brainbuster from Icarus. Knees him right in the back of the head. Maokai's unconscious. Icarus hooks both legs, and Maokai kicks out. Maokai kicks out. That had to be pure instinct, muscle memory even, because Maokai can only have been semi-conscious at best after that shot from Icarus. Still not totally convinced that Maokai knows where he is. Chop to the throat from Icarus. Big slap across the face. Not only painful but disrespectful from Icarus. Now Icarus, I think, has decided it's time to end this. He's maybe looking to get a superplex. Maokai knocks him away, kicks him in the head. A right hand from Icarus, so immediately prevents Maokai's comeback. Maokai looking for a sunset flip. Icarus has got his hands on the ropes. Referee saw it. Icarus was trying to steal a victory. Maokai, sunset flip on Icarus, and Maokai's won it! Maokai for the upset! Wow! Icarus can't believe it! Maokai continuing his remarkable form at the start of 2023. A winner at Passion Pro 7 and a winner here tonight in the Spirit Zone. For anyone in the locker room who can hear this, you might want to get out of Icarus's way. He's going to be in a foul mood as he goes back through the curtain. He might be the only one in the building who's not in a good mood. Maokai and the Passion Pro fans celebrate an enormous victory over Icarus here. What a win for Maokai on Passion Pro Spirit Zone.
Nyárindító pankrációsó és díjbirkózás a Napfényvárosában. Gyere el és hagyd, hogy magával ragadjon a lélegzetelállító élőműsor Európa legjobbjaival. Június 3-án Szegeden, az IH rendezvényközpontban kiderül, hogy ki lesz Magyarország legújabb pankráció szervezetének első nehézsúlyú bajnoka. Jegyek már kaphatók a www.tixa.hu/Passion Szeged oldalon.
Kezdődjön a második mérkőzés!
It is a different Maverick who we are seeing here in Passion Pro in 2023. More serious, more focused, more ruthless in some ways. Maverick taking his time, gets into the ring. What will this year bring for Maverick? See how he does here in the Spirit Zone on Passion Pro. Terrible Tamás gonna face Maverick. Real throwback to this man from circus strongmen of old. Terrible Tamás clearly delighted to be with us in the Spirit Zone. Maverick coming off that incredible battle against Aigle Blanc at Passion Pro 7. Trying to show that he has the biceps to match Terrible Tamás. Bell rings, and we're underway between Maverick and Tamás. Terrible Tamás, I think, was trying to play some mind games there. Maverick having none of it. Away though, off of that collar and elbow tie up. The strength for Terrible Tamás coming to the fore immediately. Lock up a second time here. Maverick trying to push Tamás towards the corner, but once again, the strength of this circus strongman getting the better of Maverick, who's getting backed into a corner. Bring up into the turnbuckle, leaps over his opponent. One way out of the corner. Maverick might be posing, but those first couple of exchanges showed the strength of Terrible Tamás, not of Maverick. Maverick's going to ask for a test of strength. Is that a good idea? Tamás willing to accept. They got knuckles. So, two of their hands connected. The other two to join as well. And here we go. Who is the stronger? This time it's Maverick who's getting the upper hand. Tamás taken down to a knee. Hang on now. Terrible Tamás back to his feet, reversing the leverage. Bringing him down. It's a very even battle here between these two. Bending the fingers backwards is Tamás. Maverick eventually had enough. Kick to the midsection, breaks it up. Straight into a side headlock. Maverick, the lizard. But slippery move there to get out of that test of strength. Just raising him up, puts him on the turnbuckle. Maverick still got a hold, or did still have a hold of that headlock. Now he wants the break. Tamás give him one. Yes, he will. Backs away. And with a flick of the moustache, telling Maverick to bring it. Maverick does exactly that. That's what Tamás wanted, though. Great waistlock takedown from Tamás. He's doing some one-arm press-ups on the back of Maverick. Humiliating for Maverick here. I'd say it's quite impressive. Quite the workout for terrible Tamás. Maverick tried for the clothesline. And he strikes Tamás right between the shoulder blades. Then knocks him down. Springboard into the body press. Maverick gets a 2 count on the pin. Maverick 2.0, you might call him. The more serious, more methodical version of the lizard than we've seen before. Chop across the chest there. That one left a mark on terrible Tamás, no doubt about it. One of those chops. Maverick staring around. The crowd react to his handiwork. Shot of his own to the chest. Maverick though quickly back on him. Snapmare takedown. Now once more focusing on just wearing down terrible Tamás. Getting that blood flow. Chin lock. While he's in that hold as well, Maverick is basically able to rest. Tamás has to do all the work trying to escape, but escape he does. Shot on the back, and now he's trying to stretch him out. Look at this from Maverick. An excruciating hold from Maverick. He wraps his legs around the body as well. Maverick trying to force a submission from terrible Tamás. With his shoulders down. Tamás. Maybe he's figured out that might be his best way of escaping if he can turn it into a pin on Maverick. He does. It was a 2 count, but it did serve its purpose in terms of helping Tamás to escape. Now from his knees, those shots to the kidney, to the ribs of Maverick. The corner clothesline. Tamás comes firing out of the corner with a clothesline. It's a strike and another one. Tamás first to the punch 3 times in a row there. Scoops up Maverick, slams him down. Hard landing there for Maverick. Tamás looking. Up again, can't do it. Inside cradle from Maverick for a 2 count. Keeping forearm. Tamás taken down. Maverick just looking to regroup. Kick right to the throat there from Maverick, and another one. Again, aggression we're seeing from Maverick. Something quite different to the Maverick we saw last year. Definitely a little bit less happy-go-lucky than he used to be. Focused on the fight, and might need to be even more focused because Terrible Tamás had moved out of the way there. Left hand again. Maverick in trouble. Fires back. Forearm smash from Maverick. Elbow from Terrible Tamás in the clothesline. Very even here, back and forth between Maverick and Terrible Tamás. What a shot! Maverick launched off the ropes. Tamás caught him with the right hand. Terrible Tamás with Maverick up, in trouble. The blood rushing to the head of the lizard. Shot with a delayed vertical suplex. Is that a turning point? And Terrible Tamás finished the job. Maverick up on the shoulders of Terrible Tamás, wriggles free, gets his opponent down, counter from Tamás, and he get a 3, no, pushed away on 2. What a kick into the back that was. Now Maverick in that fireman's carry position for Terrible Tamás, dropped him on the back of his neck, my word, what a move from Maverick. Victory in the end, inevitable. Tell you, there is something about Maverick in Passion Pro right now. He is one to watch. Maverick boasting slightly, putting his foot on his fallen opponent there. Mocking Terrible Tamás, which frankly is a little unnecessary, but apart from that, you do have to be impressed with what we've just seen from Maverick. Withstood the onslaught from Terrible Tamás here in the Spirit Zone. In the end, it is Maverick who reigns supreme in this one-on-one match.
Nyárindító pankrációsó és díjbirkózás a Napfényvárosában. Gyere el és hagyd, hogy magával ragadjon a lélegzetelállító élőműsor Európa legjobbjaival. Június 3-án Szegeden, az IH rendezvényközpontban kiderül, hogy ki lesz Magyarország legújabb pankráció szervezetének első nehézsúlyú bajnoka. Jegyek már kaphatók a www.tixa.hu/Passion Szeged oldalon.
The Turkish Assassin, back in Passion Pro. One of the biggest enigmas, I think, right now in the pro wrestling world. There is a lot going on inside the tortured soul of Endakara. Dark charisma, we've talked about many times, becoming just more and more magnetic as time goes on, recently back from a successful tour of Japan, and more dangerous than ever. He became a kind of a party animal in training. Very unusual tag team he had with BT. Hard fought match that night against the Arrows of Hungary. Ultimately, the Arrows coming out on top, but surprisingly good tag team cohesion, you've got to say, between Gulyás Jr. and BT. They even showed us some of their dance moves. Hungary, deep in the Hungarian countryside. A real country boy. And again, here in the Spirit Zone, not for the first time, a real clash of personalities. Indikara was on Passion Pro 7 as well. In that three-way match against Tamás, Szabó and Maokai. Sure he'll be frustrated that it was Maokai who came out on top there. He'll be looking to correct that. What's Kara saying? Psychology of Indikara is something I think many of us don't quite understand. He's on a different level sometimes as Indikara. He ducks under that top rope. Little kick to Gulyás. Obviously designed to frustrate the bull of the village. I think Indikara is backing on the fact that a little bit of a short temper sometimes, Gulyás. Fire him up. Maybe he can force him to make a mistake, but it's a high-risk strategy, I think, for Indikara, because the last thing you want from the bull of the village is an enraged bull. Got a hold of Indikara. He's trying to break himself free. He's in the ropes. Size. Should be a rope break. That's one way to get his opponent away from the ropes. Gulyás taking matters into his own hands. Big body slam from Gulyás. He's so powerful, this young man. Another body slam. Effortless. Thought he was going to have the mental upper hand in this one. Might have to rethink. Gulyás to the outside. Kara immediately going inside. Separate himself. Tried to stomp on him there, but Gulyás was smart to that one. Kick from Kara though, into that right arm. And you can just see in the reaction on the face of Gulyás Jr. the impact that had. Big boot up to the face. A hold of the hair of Gulyás. Elbow to the midsection. Kick right between the shoulder blades from the Turkish assassin. Hard hitting this one already. He's quick in the hip toss. The young Hungarian in control. Up that left hand, getting some shots in on a reeling Turkish assassin. Right hand to follow. Indikara needs to find a way back into this. He needs to find it quickly because Gulyás just swept the leg, and you know what that means. Gulyás taking a run up. Cannonball, no one there. into Kara, narrowly avoiding disaster. Drop kicking Gulyás into that middle turnbuckle. Gulyás went face first into the padding. There is the double foot stomp. He found his mark that time to into Kara. Hooking the left leg, gets the 2 count. Watching a real clash of styles here between Kara and Gulyás. Into Kara, lightning fast. Incredibly hard hitting, especially with those kicks. That's Junior with raw country power. Telling Gulyás to get to his feet. Striking him so hard it's impossible to get to his feet. Brings his knee down. Left arm. That has fractured a couple of bones. Does it on the right arm as well. Kara's smart here as he goes for the pin. Gets another 2 count. He knows those rights and lefts that Gulyás was hitting earlier were causing him a substantial amount of problems. Because if he weakens the arms of Gulyás, then he neutralizes that part of the threat. Kara smirking as he casually kicks in the face here. Maybe he hasn't taken that left arm out. A couple of big shots there. Kara to the ropes. Gulyás follows him there, picks him up. I think he was trying to dump him maybe across the ropes, but Kara elbowed his way out of the clutches of Gulyás there. Kara going to try and bring him down. Gulyás, huge young man, able to prevent Kara from taking him, but at that time he couldn't. Kara looking for the arm bar. Got that arm stretched out. Trying to bend those fingers backwards to cause extra agony to Gulyás. Gulyás is going to have to tap out if he's not very, very careful. That must be absolutely excruciating for the bull of the village. Gulyás Jr. in huge trouble here at the hands of the Turkish assassin. Great counter. Smart move from Gulyás, and he nearly, very, very nearly, took Kara enough by surprise to get the win. Kara, though, with those kicks, one of the strongest weapons that he has. Tried for another kick, this one into the chest. It would have been a PK, but Gulyás blocked it. That's across the face. Gulyás doesn't care. Spins him round, drops him down. Kara must have been almost 2 meters in the air. He's got slam dunk there by Gulyás Jr. It's a hell of a fight. Shoulder block from Gulyás, and another one. I'm sure that Kara is going to win a battle if they charge at each other. Size difference, an avalanche. Leaping, clothesline takedown there. Kara in trouble. Gulyás got him by that left arm. Kara grabs the rope. Gulyás may be looking for ripcord here, can't get it, and Gulyás onto the apron. Drops the throat of his opponent across the top rope. Kara will look to capitalize off the top. Springboard missile drop kick from the Turkish assassin. Kara with the left leg kick out. Still we go on. An intriguing battle between 2 very, very different styles of wrestler. Kara's got him lined up. Spinning kick, and Gulyás tried for the punch. Gulyás maybe came off the worst. The hand hit the foot. Kara The head of savings building here. Oh my goodness, what a kick! What a kick from Endakara! Another one. This time round the back of the head. Kara must win it here, surely! No! That is borderline unbelievable. Given how hard Gulyás Jr. got kicked in the chest by Endakara, how on earth did he kick out? How on earth? The assassin looking to execute Gulyás this time. Gulyás ducks. Drop kicks him right in the abdomen. Gulyás to Endakara in the corner, cannonball. Now Gulyás, a ripcord lariat from Gulyás Jr. turns Endakara inside out and ends his evening in the spirit zone. Battle between two of the most exciting young talents in Europe. There's the bull of the village, Gulyás, who secures the win over the Turkish assassin, Endakara. Another match that you just could not take your eyes off. They're in the spirit zone. Gulyás Jr. finds a way to carry himself through and pick up the victory.
Érkezik először a ringbe, 81 kilógramos testsúlyjal, az Ameen csapat képviseletében Laurance!
Once again, the opposing music of Amboss rings out around the spirit zone. Laurance Roman in the ring, waiting for his next victim. Doesn't look much to me like a victim. Waving the British flag, Connor Mills. Fresh off an unforgettable match against Péter Tihanyi at Passion Pro 7. If anyone can take the fight to Amboss, Connor Mills seems like an ideal choice. Mills against Roman. This one will be intense. Mills able to take Roman by surprise. He was looking for a collar and elbow tie-up, but in the end, Mills getting a hold of that left arm on that opening contact. Transitioned into a wrist lock. Plenty of technical skill, but being outdone here by Connor Mills. By the way, for Laurance Roman's part, he didn't have the night he would have hoped to have. Passion Pro 7, he was part of one of two #1 contender matches from that night. In this case, against Tristan Archer. Archer was able to beat him. We now know it's going to be Tristan Archer, Senza Volto, and apparently Metahan in a three-way match at Passion Pro 8 on June 3rd to determine the first ever Passion Pro champion. No mistake, Laurance Roman still reeling at the fact he will not be part of that match. Mills just repeatedly finding ways to get the upper hand here on Roman, and maybe Roman is still a little rattled, you know, from that defeat against Archer. Especially as his Amboss stablemates, the Arrows of Hungary, victorious that night. Crucifix pin attempt from Mills. I think Amboss put some amount of pressure on themselves. themselves by really declaring themselves as the best in European wrestling, the ones who should rebuild European wrestling in their own image. And Roman, therefore, with a point to prove here, he is a man who, the best of the times, is somewhat humorless, known as the pit bull of Amboss. Mills sends him to the ropes. Smart from Mills. Forced Roman to trip over him. Mills have got him tied up in a pin attempt here. 2 count. Connor Mills coming out of the starting blocks here, very much the aggressor. Throw from Mills. Mills, who has a tremendous grounding in martial arts. What a very much blooming MMA career as well as a pro wrestling one. Mills show how technically adept he is. That was a picture-perfect arm drag from Mills. Apparently focusing on that left arm of Roman, who's gone to the ropes. Roman wanted the break, then didn't give a clean break himself. That sums up Amboss's approach and very neatly in just a quick exchange there. Complain about everyone else, but then don't obey the rules themselves. Here is Roman just picking away at Connor Mills. Roman dragging Mills by his eye. That's the friction of the top rope there. Deeply unpleasant is Laurance Roman. Side headlock here on Mills. To his credit, whether you like him or not, you've got to say Roman has found a way to get back into this. Laurance Roman playing defense for the first few minutes here, but got back in control, or has he? Hold on a second, Roman sends Mills to the ropes. Mills puts the brakes on, lured him in, gets a boot to the face. Roman to the ropes. Mills caught him. Knee to the stomach of Laurance Roman. A kick right to the spine. Connor Mills, chop in the corner. Roman sent back into the ring, gets a back body drop for his troubles on the way out. Mills trying to force those shoulders down, gets 2. To say that Mills is really starting to build a name for himself here in Passion Pro. Those of us who follow the UK scene, of course, have known about him for a long time, but interesting to see this young man spread his wings to continental Europe. That's what we've been seeing these past few months. It's been a tremendous success for him so far. He'll leave a mark. Laurance Roman's chest, red raw at the hands of Connor Mills. Didn't dodge the second time, the elbow went into the temple. Mills kicks him in the face. Roman sweeps the leg away, back of the head of Mills, hit the turnbuckle. With authority, look at that, Roman sending Mills hard into the corner. Laurance Roman, got to be impressed with the power he was able to muster there. Could that be a game changer? Roman with the rights and lefts, Mills having to just cover up. All we can do there. Roman turned it into a pin. Mills, to his credit, kicks out on 2 because after that barrage of strikes, a lesser opponent would have just stayed down. You'd hardly blame them. Snap suplex from Laurance Roman, and Mills landed hard on his back. You can see him tensing up there with the pain as it shoots through his body after the impact. elbow. Roman talking some trash there to Mills. Not sure if Mills speaks German, which might be for the best. Roman trying to send him to the opposite corner. You can see Mills had that right arm hooked over the top rope. Roman eventually gets his way. Mills again hard into a corner. Roman going to try and test the water here for a pin. It's another 2 count. Still a little bit of work to do for this member of Amboss. Roman, some of that Amboss attitude. Mills firing back. Connor Mills. Like he's had enough of Roman, but Roman's got him in the corner. I think it might have saved Mills, and the referee insisted on a break because Roman was firing away there. Mills! Explosive power! Out of the corner to hit that lariat on Roman. Mills has bought himself some time. Roman's up though. Mills winning the battle to strike first on those couple of occasions. Do it again here with a kick this time. Roman's got the leg, sweeps him round, shoots him in the back of the head with the elbow. Now Roman with the pin. Kick out on 2. Roman complaining to the referee about the cover. Nothing wrong with the count from the referee. Count of 2. Several 2 counts now, but can't seem to get that extra second of keeping those shoulders down on the mat. Find a way to get this one over the finish line, but Mills making that easier said than done. I'm not sure if Mills understood the words, but he understood the sentiment. Knee to the side of the head. Gets him up. Mills lands on his feet. Agility from Mills. Connor Mills. Elbow into the jaw of Roman. This match has been everything we'd hoped it would be between Roman and Mills. Elbow in the corner. That one hit Roman hard. As did that one. Be another bad night for Laurance Roman. Mills pacing, circling around Roman. Mills got him up in a torture rack. Roman able to escape before Mills could do any damage there. Shot into the corner, catches Roman in the face. Drops him down, hooks both legs. Connor Mills thought he'd done it, but he hadn't. Fascinating stuff, back and forth. An even match here between Roman and Mills. Where's Mills going? Connor Mills climbing, I think. Wait, he's thinking about it. Seems like that neck is still causing him some problems. To regather himself there before he tried again, but now he's taken too long because Roman's caught him. It's a dangerous spot to be caught in as well. Mills high up above the canvas. Roman looking to make him pay with a superplex. Mills trying to resist. Roman. So those shots to the midsection, trying to soften Mills up so he can get him lifted here. Another body shot there from Roman, and another. Headbutt from Mills. Maybe Mills will get to do what he planned initially. Mills up on the top rope. Roman moves. Roman moves out of the way. Big boot though from Mills. Roman counters the suplex. Mills goes into the turnbuckles. face crusher. The face crusher on Mills from Laurance Roman to pick up the win. Oh, that left shoulder of Connor Mills just about rolled up off the canvas in time.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Connor Mills, Laurance Roman. You can hear the crowd here in Budapest. They're chanting, "This is awesome." And they are 100% correct. Who wants it more? Fighting on their knees now. The elbow into the side of the face. Mills and Roman firing everything they've got at each other. Adrenaline flowing. Both men up to their feet now. What a shot that was from Mills. Roman didn't go down. Mills doesn't go down either. Mills, though, in delivering that strike, that may have been the last bit of energy he had. Mills collapsing to his knees. Mills with the slaps. Roman just absorbing those, then sends him to the ropes. Strikes him in the midsection. Quick fire kicks from Mills. Roman. Mills trying to rebound and does. Big lariat from Mills. The pin to defeat Roman. No. Mills, though, still believes he's close. Didn't dwell on that for a second, but Mills straight back on him. Got him up in the torture rack. Drops him face first. Connor Mills. This time. Oh, now wait a second. Hang on. The arrows of Hungary are out here. Laurance Roman's pals from Amboss, Icarus and Dover, what are they doing out here? Mills had this one. Roman, roll up. The roll up and a kick out on two. Outrageous that they're even out here. Icarus gets what he deserves. Boot to the face. Mills should have had this one, I think. It wasn't for the interference of the arrows. He might win it anyway, you know. Roman kicked out. Mills so fast to get back on offense. Whenever he suffers a setback on one of those pin attempts. Oh my. What's that? What's Dover doing? Dover just driving his forearm into Mills. Roman catches him on the rebound. A discus lariat, and now look. Dropped hard on his face. Mills is down. Roman wins it, and that is a travesty. Look at them celebrating. It is a legitimate victory. Roman needed to get back to winning ways after Passion Pro 7. He did just that here with a victory over Connor Mills. I guess ultimately that's all that matters. That's what the history books will record. But the truth here, for anyone who saw it, that those two men, Icarus and Dover, were instrumental in swinging the pendulum in favour of Laurance Roman. Amboss continue on their quest to reclaim, reshape and rebuild.
Nyárindító pankrációsó és díjbirkózás a napfényvárosában. Gyere el és hagyd, hogy magával ragadjon a lélegzetelállító élőműsor Európa legjobbjaival. Június 3-án Szegeden, az IH rendezvényközpontban kiderül, hogy ki lesz Magyarország legújabb pankráció szervezetének első nehézsúlyú bajnoka. Jegyek már kaphatók a www.tixa.hu/Passion Szeged oldalon.
Körülbelül 40-en
olyan hangulatot csináltatok, mint hogy a 150-en lennénk, úgyhogy tényleg le kell a srácok. És azt mondom, hogy akkor most már nincs más hátra, mint előre, következzen az est fölmérkőzésre. Érkezik először minden Zafar, Ameen, Kolasky és Szabó Tamás csapata.
Six-person tag team action on the way. This will be a chaotic showdown, to say the least. Out from the Sahara, Zafar Ameen, the queen of Hungarian wrestling, Kolasky, the veteran Tamás Szabó. A formidable trio, no doubt about that. Is this a combination that will lead to victory here on Passion Pro in the Spirit Zone? About unique combinations. Here's another one, Péter Tihanyi, BT, and the Y2QD, Everett. Seems to have brought her luggage with her. She's going straight to the airport after this, or what? She is an unusual figure, is Everett. Tihanyi and BT. They're very happy to have her on their team. She's a tremendous talent, is Everett. Tihanyi and BT, one of the finest exports from Hungarian wrestling that we've seen on this real conveyor belt of talent coming out of the country in recent years. BT, not just a successful wrestler, but trying to have success in other media as well. Real influencer is BT, and party animal as his tag team partner Gulyás Jr. found out at Passion Pro 7. BT trying to make Gulyás a little bit street smart. And while Everett trying to make Kolasky an honorary Y2 cutie, but Kolasky tricked her. Kolasky got a win in a singles match between the two of them. Let's see if Everett can maybe return the favor here. What is in that bag? I'm really not sure what this is about. Everett's opened up that suitcase and it's like a pink sleeveless jacket. And apparently that's for Tihanyi. Don't tell me, is Péter Tihanyi a Y2 cutie now? Apparently yes. Hang on. Yeah, what's BT gonna wear? That necklace? I like it. Yeah, I think it suits him, you know. team of Y2 cuties, and wait, the finishing touch still to come. Look at those glasses. Well, I think BT's in love. Wait, oh hang on, I think Tihanyi might be getting some accessories as well, yeah. Shades for Tihanyi. Everett still finding things. Oh my goodness, pink earmuffs. BT has had a full-on makeover here. Oh. In fact, BT might be having a slightly embarrassing moment. He is smitten, is BT.
Just a little something for me.
I think Everett, yeah, she's going to keep the bag for herself. That's fair enough. Giving a lot of gifts there to BT and Tihanyi. Oh, by the way, we're going to have a wrestling match in a minute. Music? What in the... We got an impromptu fashion show here. BT's going to be next to walk the catwalk. Natural. Comes Tihanyi. The Y2 cuties strutting their stuff here in the Spirit Zone. Now what? Wow. Photo opportunity for the Passion Pro fans. I'm not sure what Kolasky, Ameen, Tamás, Szabó, what are they thinking of this? Szabó's got a towel over his head, doesn't want to watch it. Ameen telling Szabó he needs to focus. Kolasky has had enough, she's complaining. That's one of the more unorthodox starts to a wrestling match I think I've ever seen. Szabó. I think Szabó's just a little bit jealous that he wasn't invited to walk the catwalk. Where's he going now? Back into his corner. Szabó is sulking and Ameen removing his t-shirt. I don't think Zafar Ameen's ever been in a fashion show. I think they want a chance to borrow the sunglasses and show what they can do. Breaking the sunglasses, he's had enough. Zafar Ameen ruining was a very good fashion show, and here we go, fight breaking out. Szabó sent to the outside, Kolasky was as well. It's 3-on-1 against Ameen. Ameen is gets back to the outside as well. On paper, you would expect that Zafar Ameen's team might be the favourites here. Ameen, Szabó and Kolasky have teamed up before at this year's, or rather last year's Passion Cup, excuse me. And now, finally, the bell rings and the match officially underway. Choosing to keep the earmuffs and the sunglasses, why not? To the ropes. Sent down there to BT. He lost the earmuffs. A leapfrog. Ropes. Iron forearm there. BT spectacularly was able to keep the glasses on throughout that. Finally removes them now. Comes the tag to the original Y2 cutie, Everett. Everett going to be assisted. BT who slams her down onto Szabó. Could be over early. Could be that the fashion show took longer than the match, but no. Tamás Szabó keeping his team in it. Szabó, the veteran of the Hungarian wrestling scene. Roll up from Everett. Another 2 count early on. Tamás Szabó a little rattled by that. Going to tag in Kolasky. Remember, as I said, some recent history between Kolasky and Everett. Passion Pro 7. Everett just trying to be friendly. Just wanted Kolasky to be a Y2 cutie. Offered her a crown. Kolasky accepted, only to trick Everett. Pin her shoulders down for the 1-2-3. Everett this time. Gripping Kolasky up. Determined to be fooled by Kolasky twice. The pin off of the neck breaker gets a 2. Tag for Péter Tihanyi. Tihanyi, second turnbuckle. Oh, double axe handle nearly hit Everett. Tihanyi able to adjust in mid-air. Kolasky moved out of the way. Hasn't seen Ameen though. Ameen, what a strike that was from Zafar Ameen. The alpha of the Sahara. Ameen came very, very close to winning a #1 contender against the Volta Passion Pro 7. Both these men, Ameen and Tihanyi, you've got to think, be in contention to be among the first to challenge whoever is the first ever Passion Pro champion. That Passion Pro 8 going to be a 3-way match between Volto, Tristan Archer and Metahan. One of those 3 men at the start of June going to make some history. Right now though, hang on, don't do that. Zafar Ameen popping Tihanyi's ball there. Hot Hooper is Zafar Ameen. Tihanyi is inconsolable. Tihanyi going to take out his emotions here on Zafar Ameen in what has been a highly unorthodox match. The moment these 2 teams emerge through the curtain. Into the corner, gets the boot up into the face of Zafar Ameen. Tihanyi where he's most dangerous, up on the top turnbuckle, cross body. Momentum takes him off. Ameen is writhing in pain, down on the canvas here. Referee's going to check on him. I think Tihanyi landed high up on Ameen, possibly maybe on his face there. And Szabó, cheap shot here. Referee distracted, checking on the welfare of Ameen. An assault from Szabó. Indicating to the crowd what a genius he is. Yeah, I'm not sure there was anything wrong with Ameen after all. Zafar Ameen, I think, was just luring the referee in so that Tamás Szabó could do that work on Péter Tihanyi behind the official's back. Now being wedged between those two turnbuckles. What's Ameen doing? Taking a run over the knees right into the midsection. Zafar Ameen ranking up the hostility here. Physicality, the alpha of the Sahara, being experienced at full pelt here by Péter Tihanyi. Tag to Kolasky. Over Kolasky, who has been a revelation on the European scene past couple of years, still early in her career. Transition from a very promising career as a gymnast, deciding to focus on professional wrestling, and turned out to be an absolutely brilliant decision. She's been winning championships all across Europe. Szabó, Everett's furious, but Everett not helping Tihanyi because Szabó is breaking the rules, wants to go for a cover. And he, thankfully for him, was able to kick out on one. PT looking for the tag. Tihanyi can't get there. Szabó drags him back to the opposition corner where Zafar Ameen continues to take the fight to this young Hungarian sensation that is Péter Tihanyi. Zafar Ameen into the corner. Tihanyi was able to get out of there. Tihanyi skates out the back door and makes the tag to BT. Here we go. BT with the strikes to Tamás Szabó. Elbow in the side of the head. BT going for the suplex, couldn't get it. Szabó sends him into the corner. A couple of right hands. In the end, he suffered the boot to the face from Szabó. Leg sweep into the turnbuckle. BT's in all kinds of trouble. Big trouble here. It started with a fashion show. Might end up in defeat. BT in trouble. Ameen continuing this onslaught. Zafar Ameen. BT trying to escape through his legs. BT, I think, knows that best thing would be if he can make it to the corner, make a tag. Everett, you can hear his shouting at BT to try and make it over there to make the tag. Shoulder block though from Ameen, sending BT down. BT, whenever he sees any kind of daylight between himself and Ameen, trying to crawl towards Everett, but hang on now. Clothesline! BT. Ameen was looking to finish him. Zafar Ameen, I think may have been looking for the time-lapse kick, but BT didn't let it happen. BT is going to make the tag to Everett. But meanwhile, Tamás Szabó tags in as well. Everett getting a measure of revenge there on Kolasky. And the Y2 cutie unloading here on all three of their opponents. Szabó and Ameen colliding. Dropkick forces Szabó to DDT his own partner. He said it would be chaotic, and chaotic is what it is. Cutter from Everett off the middle turnbuckle. Innovative offense. The Y2QT and the would-be Y2QT who turned her down, Eva Kolasky, broke it up. She gets dispatched quickly to the outside. Kick from Szabó. Tag to Zafar Ameen. Szabó taking out BT and Tihanyi. There is the time-lapse kick on Everett. Kolasky. The split-legged takedown. Everett in trouble. Kolasky. Oh, Everett kicked out. Everett kicked out. Kolasky, Szabó and Ameen. I think they all thought they'd won it there. Everett, tremendous credit. Able to prevent that from being the decisive moment. What's this? Tell me they're looking for a triple powerbomb, I think. T and Tihanyi saving the day there. Launching stereo dives. Hang on a sec, Kolasky's wrapped up. Kolasky's wrapped up by Everett. Everett wins. Everett wins it. Cutie gets vengeance on Eva Kolasky after a memorable 6-person tag here in Budapest. Tihanyi, BT and Everett started their night with a fashion show. They end the night in victory here in the Spirit Zone. But maybe they won't end the night just with victory. Maybe they're going to end the night with a party. We're back on the catwalk. Tihanyi, BT and Everett having some fun in Budapest. They have put away Eva Kolasky, Zafar, Ameen and Tamás, Szabó. And look what's back. BT's got his glasses. The Y2 Cuties reigning supreme here on Passion Pro. BT, Tihanyi and Everett, your winners.
Nyárindító pankrációsó és díjbirkózás a Napfényvárosában. Gyere el és hagyd, hogy magával ragadjon a lélegzetelállító élőműsor Európa legjobbjaival. Június 3-án Szegeden, az IH rendezvényközpontban kiderül, hogy ki lesz Magyarország legújabb pankráció szervezetének első nehézsúlyú bajnoka. Jegyek már kaphatók a www.tixa.hu/Passion Szeged oldalon.